What's up, YouTube? Welcome back, channel. Hope you're having a wicked day. In this video, doing another dual commentary with my boy Kai Shaw. How you doing, son?
Hello, I'm back again.
Cool, man.
Unfortunate for the viewers, but
yeah, they're probably getting sick of you, to be honest.
yeah,
it is what it is. But yeah, let them know what we're doing, bro.
we're doing arguably the greatest game yet of
Which is
this season, Powerchair Football in general, which is Teeside Aspire. I think the title race is looking very tasty.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, this weekend's quite a lot of shock results and stuff, and this is one of them. So yeah, let's get straight into it. And if you're enjoying the content, make sure you like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. But that's gonna be it anyway. Let's get into the video. And here we go. So it's, yeah, like you said, Teeside versus Aspire, and there's a big shock in this. But before we get into it, do you want to go through the lineup? So I'll take the Aspire team. You take the Leeds Teeside team. Sorry. So obviously Tom Kelly in goal, and then John Balding with Rosie Hodgson, and I think that's Dan McLennan.
That is Dan, yeah.
That is. All right, cool. And then
the
Teeside
magician Ed Common.
Yeah.
Tyler Reeve, Mitchell Tinkler, and Gregory Backstar. It's not Gregory, it is just Greg. But...
It's Gregory, yeah, all right.
Yeah, Gregory, innit?
Alright, then, so yeah, let's press play, kick off. Mr. Balding to take, obviously. And obviously, we both know what happens in this match.
I watched this game live and I was in awe. Is the best word to use.
It's incredible, but the only thing is the scoreline here kind of blocks the team. So you can't.
Yeah, that is something that seemed to have just appeared throughout the Sunday. I think the camera stands were a bit broken. The cameras kept moving. But
yeah, so obviously nothing we can do about that. But
that was not recorded by us.
No, we weren't in control of it. But it's Balding with the swing, nice pass, but let's go.
Start by Aspire here. Ended up first 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, they start quick usually.
Cut out by Tinkler into Ed.
See that cushion touch there? Let's check that back. You see what Ed did there?
Beautiful.
It's these little things that Ed does. Look, that.
There you go, you have that. Control it, get rid of it.
It's just these little things he does, you know, it blows my mind. To some people, they probably don't know what we're talking about, but just that delicate touch.
The control on the ball is ridiculous.
And you're going to see something he does later on. And it's going to blow your mind. It blew my mind when I saw it. But anyway, again, sorry, can't see what's going on.
It's a set piece taken by down. It's a kick in.
Alright, let's see, can they do anything?
See, bottom of the ball, yes.
Just, yeah.
And that's gone up to the fucking basketball net, Jesus.
That's a bit high, isn't it?
A bit. Covered by the ref, set ball.
Set ball, alright.
What I love about this as well, they've got arguably... Oh, actually, no, I won't start that controversy.
Nah, you started it. Spalding battles.
I'll ask you, Joe, who's your favourite ever ref?
I don't have a favourite, to be honest.
Really?
Not really.
Oh, interesting. And Tyler has sent John a little bit there.
I like the guy who's reffing now. I've forgotten his name.
He's Crump.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Crumpy.
Crump. Yeah, I love Crump. I think he's probably my favourite.
Look at that. The pass by Ed is
it's disgusting.
literally full spun back towards his own net and
protect that back.
Cushioned it back.
I'll pause it here.
Every part of everyone's brain is telling them not to spin that way.
Yeah, you can see the way he turns the chair, it looks like he's going to hit it. But the control to stop the chair halfway through the spin, it's quite hard to do. And just to it just does it, turns enough just to take the pace off.
Where Tyler needs it as well.
Exactly, just so he can switch it. But it comes back to him, he takes a touch again. That's a superb pass, but Balding's not having it. But yeah, just the control of these chairs is ridiculous. The only problem is when you do Premier League games, I can't really analyse that much because they're already doing everything pretty perfect. So
I think there's some points you can get away with in this game.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
It's Ed Common, they're trying to force it through. Tom Kelly's doing a good job. But it's come back to Ed.
The control on the ball, just the time that Ed Common gets proves how much people respect him.
Yeah, and special shout out to Tinkler as well, man. He's 15 years age, plays like he's been here. Yeah, man, he's a young lad.
Mental.
Yeah, he plays like he's a 25-year-old.
He does.
It's incredible.
To be fair, this is a Teeside team is pretty young.
Well, Ed's my age, he's 29.
Yeah, Tyler's 19, 20. And Greg's 23, I believe.
23, yeah, something like that. Ball comes to Balding, comes back though, so let's take that back. That was a dodgy one there.
That's the risk of playing attacking football, I guess, isn't it?
I suppose when you're trying to play out from the back this deep, the ball comes in. I'm not sure what Balding's trying to do with this pass. Is he trying to find
Dan, and then Dan can just take a touch and take it with him?
But I just feel like there's no space.
Because of the way Tyler's moving, he's moving across more central. If he gets the pass right.
Right, so you're saying as Tyler comes across here.
Yeah, the ball goes more towards Dan in that gap. Yeah.
That's probably what he's seen. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, risky pass. Obviously, it does rebound back, can go anywhere. But Tom Kelly's ready for it, which is good. It's Tinkler again, tries to flick. Not quite. Balding, shut it down. Yeah, man. So how many games did you watch this weekend? Did you watch quite a few?
I watched every single game.
Wow. And what
I woke up early every day, gotta watch them all.
Nice.
Don't think Mum was too happy because it was her birthday on Saturday. But I had to get up.
Happy birthday to your mum. I didn't know that. Happy birthday.
She was not happy.
No, that's fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what were your thoughts of the standard of the weekend then?
I thought the title race turned a lot more interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
The battle at the bottom, or it's not even the bottom, it's 6 teams. It's a 6 and 6.
It's 6 and 6, yeah, literally. Which is insane.
And, we saw some really shock results with, well, you would have already done the video, so 7 Oaks versus Villa, that was a shock result.
Yeah.
In most people's eyes.
I must say, a special shout out to 7 Oaks, man. I think they played quite well.
I thought they played really well this weekend.
That was good.
With a new coach as well with this season.
It looks like they're a new team.
Not really. That is ridiculous. That was this early on. Oh my god.
I forgot. It was later on and we tried to try. Take that back. Now, top 10 goals coming out next week. This is in it, obviously. Let's take it back. So, obviously, Tinkler's in the corner here. Right. He's looking for the flick.
Smashes it in that gap. Rebounds again.
But it comes off Balding, and that's where
they've almost, Tom and Balding have almost got in each other's way.
Yeah, so if you actually watch it...
For a split second, they've got in each other's way.
As there's a gap here, if you watch John, he sort of flicks it there. That flick is what puts him in trouble. And I don't think Balding was expecting what the hell was about to happen.
Nobody in the world, apart from Ed Common, knew what was about to happen. This
touch from Common, right? That's not something you can teach. No. That's just instinct, intelligence. Let's play it. That touch there of the wheel and the flick.
Right, the touch itself is ridiculous, right?
Unbelievable.
But the power on the pass.
And why does it get so much power? What is it that makes it so powerful?
So if we do it in slow-mo, if that's a thing.
I'm not sure how to do that.
Settings at the bottom.
Oh, is it? Settings.
Playback speed.
Yeah. 0.5.
1.5, yeah.
Alright, let's try that. And then I'll take it back.
Alright, this bit's gonna be a bit, but here, look, he's gone to flip back and John's gone. John's gone to go get the pint of milk. Like,
He's
he's
way
gone
out
to
of there.
Tesco's. There's no recovery. And then, alright, Ed's done brilliantly here, but that pass, look at how clean it is.
It's the timing. That touch puts the ball in the perfect place for him to just to flick it. And the pass there, that touch, I just don't understand. He's
But when you
killed
try and
it there
spin the
and
ball like that
bang.
with your chair, like, the amount of people that, obviously, they don't do that touch to start off with, but, like, you see them try to flick like that and they'll shank it.
Yeah, like you don't see that very often
Yeah.
at all. But I mean, that is world class to take it back again,
Look at Ed, he's just driven off like, yep, that's me.
back to normal speed. But yeah, that flick run puts himself in trouble. But obviously, he didn't think that was gonna happen. Bang bang. Tinkler says thank you very much. Tom Kelly can't do nothing. What a goal, man! What a goal! How do you start? There's nothing you can do about that. What do you?
No, I mean, John's posted it on socials as well. Even he admitted there was nothing in the world that would have stopped him from doing what he did.
At that point, you just got to applaud.
Yeah.
There's nothing more you can do.
This proves why, in my eyes, Ed Common is the best in England.
I mean, you can do things that others can't.
Yeah.
The touch control, the smoothness he plays with, he's got power but accuracy. He doesn't smash it for the sake of it. And when he passes it, it's always with the right amount of pace. It's incredible. But yeah, 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0 Teeside, which to anyone that watches the sport a lot, we would have kind of assumed Teeside would obviously always be in this game. But as Ed Common had a little cheeky attempt there. He's managed to keep it in somehow. Not entirely sure how. But
Tinkler tries to find Reeve, but it's not quite right. As McClellan just gives it back to Reeve.
gives it out to Bowling, Tinter.
This is the next goal. Bang!
Bang! In off the post. Now, if you go back, here, oh no, yeah, keep going, sorry. Here, that's what everyone calls an inside pickoff.
That's right, yeah, he just plays it inside front bumper.
So, yeah, it's when you cut in from the wing, blind side of the middleman, which Ed is, I believe.
And what's funny here is if Ed's not there, Bowling just smashes it completely.
Bowling smashes it at down, then it probably bounces back. But
that pickoff, the timing of it.
John knows as he's spun here. He's seen him in the
trouble.
corner of his eye and he's gone, fuck. Oh, can I swear?
It's too late when it's
Too
fine.
late now.
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, that pickoff is a joke. Bowling's in trouble.
Yeah.
But the shot, that shot
is.
I mean, look at the ball there. It's off the ground.
I would question the defending a little bit.
Absolutely, but I can't take anything away from the shot.
You can't take anything away from the finish.
That shot.
But this shot is always going back post.
Right by the post. It literally hits the post as it goes in.
And
what
look
a
at
strike.
The manager, Owen Swift, on the sideline, celebrating like he's won the league. Gone down the touchline screaming.
I mean, there are players that will never score a goal like that in their career.
No, yeah.
And yeah, Owen's having a great time on the sideline.
Yeah.
But what a goal, and it's a shock. Aspire are 2-0 down in about 6 minutes.
I think for Aspire, 2 goals in, is that 6 minutes?
Literally 6.5 minutes.
When last year they were the best defence in the league, I believe.
Yeah, they literally were.
And as you've seen there, the players have started to lose it at each other. From Aspire, they are all screaming at each other.
I mean, that second goal could have been defended much better, right?
Yeah,
we're not taking anything away from the attack.
No. And another counter here, Ed Common. Oh.
And it's lucky
he gets that off.
It's a goal, mate.
Yeah, it's another goal.
You're talking 3-0 in 7 minutes if that pass gets through.
Yep.
Absolutely ridiculous. And what a game so far, man. It's been just nuts. As Reeve take into Tinkler from bumps to Ed. And Ed just lets it roll. You can see, I don't know, Bowling maybe scares him off.
I think Bowling somewhat scared him off, yeah. And he also, he knows if he gets a touch there and it goes out for a goal kick, it's a lot harder for his team to kind of break them down again.
Okay.
As Tinkler has another little cheeky shot.
That pass is absolutely disgusting from Reeve. That hit, bang.
This, bang, and then this.
And then that pass
again,
across.
Everyone will tell you, right, when you're growing up, you've got to be in reverse, right?
Yeah.
Which we will all agree with.
Yeah.
Ed somehow still passes how you meant to pass, but facing the other way.
Yeah, but I think that criticism can go to Tinkler here, right? Because as the ball comes to him, so Reeve hits it, Ed coming across here. If Tinkler's in reverse, he's got a better chance of scoring.
I think he gets pressed quicker though.
Maybe, but I do think he can maybe wait and pass it back across.
Yeah,
Obviously,
but if you watch how Teeside play, the wingers especially,
yeah,
the use of their front bumpers is
yeah,
ridiculous.
usually it's perfect, but I think in this situation, maybe. But again, in that split second, you got to make a decision, right?
Yeah.
And it's easy to sit here now when his paws saying, oh, yeah, you should have done this and that.
Should have been in reverse.
Yeah, but when you're on the pitch, as you know, the speed, especially Premier League, you got a split second to decide. So,
and you know what I love here as well? The refs give an advantage.
Absolutely, because Crumpy knows what he's doing, son.
Yeah. And they just go again, Teeside. And then
it's amazing to watch.
The fact Tyler's got to, like, his positioning in this game was ridiculous, Tyler's. So good.
I mean, all three of the players up front have been a joke.
Yeah. But Tyler in the middle, especially, it's not easy. Right.
It's funny because when Teeside signed Ed, right, I thought Ed was the middleman, like, for sure.
Yeah, so did I.
But Reeve said, nah, son,
that's
get
my
out.
Job.
That's my position. And rightly so.
Ed, when he played for Northern Thunder, played in the middle for probably about 10 seasons, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Probably a bit more if we think about it, but Ed for England is always on the wing, isn't he? So
yeah, I mean, he's so good anyway. It doesn't matter where you play him. I mean, you could play him in goal and he would still get assists somehow. It's that good. It's Bowden with a cushion touch, just nice control. But Ed's there to shut him down.
It's sending him, like, it's... Oh, okay, he did miss the ball.
Almost. He wasn't far away.
Yeah, he's trying. He's living in John Bowden's head rent-free currently.
Yeah, man, Bowden's not... I don't think he's sleeping well after that.
No, I don't think
he's going to have nightmares of Ed just touching the ball around him, like...
Obviously, we can't see much what's going on here, but that is a flick out. And I'll be honest, when I watched that live, I thought Dan McClellan was about to absolutely leather.
It looked like... As that's a dodgy one.
Deflection... Oh, okay. The whistle's done.
But what's going on with the Aspire? Why is the defence all of a sudden so
I'm not
open?
entirely sure. I think, to be honest, I think this was an off day. And it couldn't have fallen on a worse fixture.
I mean, you're not going to see them perform like this again the rest of the season.
No.
I think you're right. You're spot on. I think it's just
obviously, Aspire are somewhat rebuilding. Somewhat,
I mean...
But I don't think they're rebuilding enough for them to be worried about it. But
well, when I look at Aspire, they've got a lot of players on the bench where I think either they need to decide what they want to do because they're just sitting on the bench. And I think Aspire do need to sort of clear out a little bit, get some fresh players in my opinion.
I mean, they've got John Dixon, who...
That's a great signing.
Is, ridiculous signing. And obviously, we've seen what he can do in the first weekend and
absolutely
majority of this weekend. I believe this was Aspire's last game of the weekend, so... But that front bumper, right, from Tinkler there, it's been leathered at him, and he's just controlled it and given it back to Ed.
Let's have a look.
Look.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a joke, isn't it? It's a cushion front, but how do you cushion it like that? It's kind of unreal.
It's the baby, like the really tiny chair movements and chair control that I'm sure Ed Common's been teaching them all.
Yeah, so what he's done there, go on.
His chair slightly turns inwards as the ball touches him.
What are you talking about?
Tinkler,
yeah. Alright, let's take that back again, sorry. I'm just going to pause it just before it comes to him. I see what you mean. It's slightly slanted, isn't it? It's not
It's
dead
like
straight.
control of that. Just takes the pace out, but also gives him the control to cushion it where he needs it.
And I think what he's done is, as the balls come to him, he's reversing back.
Yeah.
And then as the ball comes, he stops. So that sort of takes pace off the ball.
So the best way I describe it is anyone that's seen Mighty Ducks, the film, and the eggs scene where they've got to cushion the eggs. That's the best way to like.
Yeah, it's funny because
dead or like taking their touch.
Absolutely, it's funny, but I don't know what we're talking about. I'm not seeing that right now.
What?
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Right, so Dylan's got some homework to do, and he's got me sitting there watching the Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks, all right, cool. Yeah. We'll check it out.
It's 3 films, so you gotta watch them all.
All right, I can get it done. It's Christmas coming, so I've got time.
It is a Christmas film as well.
Is it? Oh, perfect.
Here, there. I really thought Ed would just get a little flick to Tyler, and Tyler was gonna go bang.
Yeah, he just dummies it.
He just bides his time. They're 2-0 up. They don't need to try and force stuff.
But still, the control, and he still gets the ball across. And
Tyler still goes bang, and he still scores. But here, if you go back for a minute.
Yeah.
The number 1 rule in the Prem.
Yeah.
Never leave the middleman to have a free shot. Notice how Tyler's gone away from Dan. Just Dan was sitting on him.
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously that's not where Tyler needs to be. He needs to be more over that way. Rosie's kind of got caught ball watching.
Yeah, so that's where the criticism is. Sorry, Rosie, if you're watching, but you got to get tighter to Tom. Because Tom's a keeper, you can get it right on the line.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's not 2-on-1. So I think, very open. Obviously, usually Aspire, from what I remember anyway, is John always tells them to go up as wingers. He doesn't want defensive support, right?
What I noticed from last season and the end of the season before.
Yeah.
And obviously, we played against these guys anyway last year.
Of course, yeah.
They have the dude on the edge. Not the person on the edge. Let's use the right terminology. And then as they're breaking, so like if it's a awful pass from Ed, right, and it's really slow.
Yeah.
Then obviously John's coming to pounce on that instantly.
Right.
But if it's a great pass like this, their winger should already be there.
But I think when it's Ed, you can't take that chance.
No, exactly. Like this type of game, we drew against Teeside last year. I don't know how, but we did.
Yeah.
But it's if you put constant pressure on them consistently, it makes it a lot harder to.
Yeah, I think that's with any team, innit? Just put pressure, close the gaps. It's difficult to score. So they're slightly open, but then this
like Ed's eyes here have lit up.
And another thing is the shot. As Boulding turns his chair away, Tyler just sort of slots it behind his chair.
Slots it back where John came from, which is.
So obviously it looks like John should have saved it, but his momentum of his chair is taking him this way.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't have been surprised if I saw John spin again and just leather it outside, but
that probably hits Kelly and just comes back anyway.
Yeah, but like it'd be something that John would attempt to do normally. But I agree with him here. Is someone's got to press Tyler quick.
Yeah, it's too open.
It seemed like a semi-slow press.
Yeah,
but it's not full speed. It's trickling in.
But I mean, it's enough. It's enough power, enough. Just
you've got to be touch tight to the edge of the box to stop those gaps.
Another thing I want to pause right is after the goal goes in, you can see Boulding. Oops, that keeps happening to me recently. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know.
Boulding's put his hand up to Rosie saying you need to come back.
Yeah.
If you watch it again, Boulding goes nuts as it goes in. Got his arms up and everything. Straight away, watch, here you go. Now. He's telling her
instantly goes nuts. Dan's come over to tell her as well.
Yeah, all 4 of them in crisis.
Yeah, Tom's backing away. He's like, I don't need this in my life. Or if I respect, he's like, yep. Time to go back to my goal.
And literally within 11
then
minutes.
They all lose at each other, I think.
Yeah.
At this point, 3 goals Aspire conceded in 11 minutes, and that's enough for John.
Yeah, he takes Rosie off straight.
Takes Rosie off. John Dixon, the GOAT, comes on.
Man, I mean, You can tell Balding's just not happy with Rosie there. Just takes her off.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Alright, well, let's see. 3-0 down. It's not looking great for Aspire here.
And I would love to see the facts on this. On when the last time was that Aspire conceded 3 goals in the first half in a National League game.
I mean, forget 3 goals and a half. When have they ever conceded 3 goals, period?
Yeah, literally.
They don't concede goals like this. They just don't. Just shows you how
as Tyler there
it is.
again, just shows his skill. Little hezzy on John,
Yes,
just gets
it's
past
good.
him.
It's just the quality of football. It's unreal. Unreal.
Because I know Aspire conceded like 7 in the Champions League against Optegra in the group stage, but in the Premiership, when was the last time?
I can't remember. The last time I can think is when they drew 3-3 with West Brom last season. When West Brom were down to 3 players.
It was 2-0, not 3-3.
Without 2-2, see? So
Yeah,
even
2-0.
then, it's not 3 goals. I can't remember the last time they conceded. Like I said, Champions League might be the only time.
Yeah,
We're
but
talking about-
if there was a time in the Prem, I want to know.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, even in Champions League, right, they conceded a lot of goals. But then they went and bloody won it anyway.
Yeah, Optegra beat them 7-1 or something in the group stage.
Yeah, and then
Lost to them 1-0
it's hilarious.
in the final. Oh.
And
The
maybe,
World Cup coming up as well this year.
yeah,
This season, sorry, should I say.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, maybe this is not correct, right? I'm just speculating. Maybe after winning that, they thought, yeah, we can win anything.
That is
Probably
a
not.
potential, but they did get humbled the week after in the Disability Cup.
Yeah, but to
They
be honest,
lost to West
I
Brom.
don't think they were too bothered.
And no, I think they were. They wanted to do the quadruple.
But as in, like, after winning a Champions League, I don't think. Obviously, they tried to win the cup.
They tried to do the quadruple, but obviously the league got an absolute masterclass from Marcus that won them the league.
Literally.
As the ball bubbles around the court here, but they've kept it on their bumpers, so they're fine.
But I mean, after losing the league and the cup, I don't think it mattered that much because they won a trophy that no English sides ever won.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's disappointing, but maybe they just, I don't know, you're happy with that, aren't you? Wouldn't you be? I mean, you've done something.
I know a
that's
team
not
like
fun.
Aspire, they're
Never
they're
happened.
always wanting more.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sure
thi-
this season they'll still try to do the quadruple.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the aspiration, isn't it?
I'd like
Aspire's
to know what teams are in
aspiration.
this Club World Cup though.
I'm not too sure.
I really hope there's some American teams and stuff like that in there.
Should be, right? I mean,
Or it's in Paris, I'm not too sure.
but yeah, I'm not sure. Is it just European clubs?
It can't be called a Club World. I'm sorry, but it cannot be called a Club World Cup with just European teams in
Because
it.
if it's just European teams, isn't that just Champions League?
Yeah,
So it's got to be, right? It's got to be
It's got
teams
to
from the
have-
world.
and I'm sure there'll be the Argentinian teams and
It's got to be,
that
right?
in there as well.
But let's see, as the game sort of dropped a bit, because that high octane start is not sustainable.
Nowhere near. And a man
No.
like John Bowling, alright, I think he had an off game this game. But I think the whole of Aspire have had an off game this game. But his standards are not going to drop low enough that he's got to worry about conceding 1,000 goals against these.
Yeah, I think they're essentially just shop, innit? They don't want
Yeah.
to.
They kind of had to get to half time, have their half time team talk, and then go from there.
Yeah, try salvage it if they can. Got 5 minutes left to go. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you probably know what happened as well. Alright.
Yeah, if you haven't,
The viewers.
if you don't know what's happened, this is a major shock in the Powerchair Football industry.
Well, to be honest, the rest of the game's a bit of a dead one until the second half. We're only doing the first half, so we might as well discuss it, right? the scoreline stays like this, doesn't it?
It does. Aspire do come out the gates in the second half a bit more strong. But Ed, Tyler, everyone at Teeside, whoever came on as well, was just ridiculously good. I can't remember whether it was this game or another game. Greg Baxter makes a tremendous save to
I think it's this one.
I think it's this one. Just to keep the clean sheet intact and just...
Yeah.
A clean sheet in the Prem, in general, is amazing.
It's difficult. And another thing is that Teeside, they did the damage in the first half.
They did the damage within the first 10 minutes.
It's the first half of the first half.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch.
After that, they knew they had time and space, and they could kind of see the game out without...
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to take that back. Even there, look how much space he's in.
Yeah.
What's going on?
No, John's hand in the air. He's like, come on, someone come back.
He's
telling them to come back.
I just don't understand why the wingers are not coming back.
Neither.
He had to go out Rosie for it, but Dan and John Dixon are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
No one's come back. And he's telling them to come back.
He's like, come on, we can concede again. Come back.
There's something going wrong here.
Yeah, I think they'll look at it and go over it at training or whatever. But also, if John Dixon does come back here, right? Look at where John is.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
So I think there's also got to be that clarity of, if I come back, are you going to drop?
Now, this is where potentially Boulding should think about playing in goal. As in putting the keeper kit on. Don't sit on the line, but play with the kit on.
I also think, because Boulding, for his whole career, has always been in the middle. When he's defending the box, you're defending completely different angles when you're in front at the top. It's
something he's never had to do, so he's not used to it.
But if this wants to be a rebuild year for Aspire, then it might be the perfect time to learn it.
I mean, it's either that or you need to put trust in Tom Kelly and tell him, get in front of me.
Yeah.
That there's something's got to give here. And obviously, it is only this match that they fell apart. The rest of the matches have been fine.
I do think they were quite slow, though, in other matches.
Interesting. It's a transition period for them.
Yeah.
But if that pass is right...
Oh, they score another goal.
It's potential, but here again...
That's
a great save.
Yeah.
And there's something about Greg, we're watching him this weekend, right? He's just so calm and relaxed.
He's filled with confidence.
I don't understand. Where's this guy come from?
Yeah, I think Greg's always had it in him. It's just he's not having to face as many shots.
Yeah, I mean, to me, he always looked a little bit shaky. For me, but this season, he's completely solid as anything.
I think also, no disrespect to any Seven Oaks players, but playing with Tyler, Ed...
Yeah, I mean...
Like, the confidence that must give you...
Yeah, it's different level, isn't it?
Ridiculous, yeah.
It's different level.
Watching Ed just send John Boulding to score the first goal, you must be like, wow, I've got to give these boys everything.
And there's only a few players in the world that can send Boulding. The only other time I can think of is in the WFA Cup. And Marcus did it on the goal line, do you remember?
Yeah, I also think Momo Delamy and probably one of the American boys could send in, but...
Yeah. But that's probably it. I can't think of any other time. But a couple minutes left. They're trying a little American set piece.
From Teeside. I love it. Because if you watched the American League when that was on.
Yeah.
All the top teams were doing this corner.
I mean, even in the World Cup.
They did it in the World Cup as well.
Yeah. Let's see anyway, does anything come off? Well, we know nothing does, but still.
Yeah, I was going to say,
let's have a look. But it's obviously it's pretty much...
But yeah, I've been watching Prem teams a lot more. They've been dropping off a lot more. Giving themselves the space to
I just think now we got players who can hit it with power.
Yeah.
So if they drop deep, they don't worry about if they can hit it hard enough because they can.
And I love this set piece from Teeside as well. It's another one they made of just. Well, normally he'd smack it to Tyler, and Tyler would just smash the living Christ out of it across the top of the box.
But I think with Teeside, the thing I say is their control is incredible. They don't smash the ball for the sake of it. Everything's got purpose to it.
Yeah.
There's always an idea behind every single pass.
Something I never thought I'd say. I've seen Aspire having to defend with 4 players.
Yes, you don't see that ever.
You don't see John Balding requiring the help of both of his wingers.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah. So that proves the leaps and bounds Teeside have come across.
Well, for me, Teeside got to be one of the favourites now. If they
if you look at the table, obviously Leeds are top, but they've played 2 more games.
Yeah.
I think if West Brom win their games in hand, they go top. And then Teeside are like 2 points behind them.
It's tight. I think instead of 6 teams winning, I think now we're down to 4.
Yeah, I think we are down to 4.
I think so.
And Newcastle, they could have got themselves back in it this weekend, but
I don't know. It feels like to me Newcastle been trying to force it too much. They don't play like they're happy as that's half time. Do you know what I mean? That feels like they're just trying so hard.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is the end of the half.
We've managed to get one half of football, 40 minutes.
Exactly, but it was a great half.
Was.
So yeah, man. So yeah, let's get back into here we go. So yeah, that is literally the end of the video. Before we end it, Kai, is there anything you want to talk about?
No, I mean, I'm excited to see the rest of the title race. Obviously, this is the last fixtures for 2024.
Yeah.
The next Nationals is in Feb, but that's Champs.
And it's March, I think. I think it's
and then, I think it's like the first weekend of March.
Something like that.
Prem. But hey, that means teams are going to get better. Teams will have a lot more training going on.
Yeah, it's more time to sort stuff out.
It might make the title race even more interesting. We might see if a team goes on a run from now until the end of the season. I think then we do go back to the 6.
Yeah.
But if not, top 4, see who wins. I think Leeds are obviously, no disrespect to them, but they've played a lot more games than everyone.
Yeah, they've had 2 extra.
They do look a lot more comfortable in that table.
Yeah.
But they managed to win games with Rigby's chair breaking.
Yeah, that's always fun. So
yeah, so everyone knows that Rigby is one of their main men.
Yeah, a lot of things happen through his abilities.
As I'm sure we'll see by the goal montage next week.
Yeah, you'll see. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So yeah, thanks for jumping on. It was a good video, man. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. But that's gonna be it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in a bit. And peace.